The sound of repentance, releasing a heart of return. In Joel 2, verses 12 through 13, even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, and fasting and weeping and mourning. Render your heart and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love, and he relents from sending calamity. The sound we release in worship also should carry a sound of repentance. In Joel's time, the people had turned away from God, and the trumpet called them to return to him. This return was not an outward display, but a genuine heart transformation. A return to God with sincerity and humility. God calls us to rend our hearts, not just the outwardly appearance. He wants the inner parts of us, our hearts. It is a call to release the sound of a repented heart, a sound that recognizes the need for God's grace and mercy. When we worship in repentance, we are releasing a sound that says, I turn back to you, Lord. It is a sound of surrender, one that opens the door for God's restorative power to move in our lives. How many of you need that today? I know I do. I know I need God's restoration in my life. I want to be returned to that place. I want to be returned to the place that relationship that Adam had with God as he walked with him in the garden, where everything was the way it should have been before this fall of man. And that is what he desires, is for us to walk in wholeness with him, in relationship with him. But what does that look like? Worship